win a third straight national championship easily. One thing you can say about American gymnastics that you couldn't say only a year ago is that the United States has a deep effort, and they have a lot of good gymnasts to choose from for Sydney.
And Dominique Dawes is part of that depth. She came out of retirement, looked awesome at the training camp in June, and you know that Bella Caroli would love a veteran with this experience for the team.
There have been 5 of those camps, and we mentioned yesterday that Bella calls Dominique Dawes the biggest surprise overall.
One of the prettiest release skills in women's gymnastics. Gorgeous.
Really is remarkable what she's trying to do with so little time in preparation, but Coach Kelly Hill says that this young lady does better when she knows her back is up against the wall.
It's catching. They're sticking him all over the keel center.
Oh, much better than the other day.
Kelly Hill a little relieved. Dominique Moceanu would love the feeling of relief, but she's not going to get one until this day is done. She wants to get to the next step, the Olympic trials. To do that, she must finish top 12 here tonight in St. Louis.
Remember, injured her ankle in the first day of competition.
Oh.
Wow.
Missed her hand.
Here comes Mary Lee Tracy.
Dom, don't get ahead of yourself. Okay, now you need to make up here. This needs to be big over the top and stuck cold. Make sure that you are present. Feel your body.
These two wish they had more time, but they don't. They've got tonight. Bella knows all about the Magnificent Seven when they're at their best, like Dominique Dawes was in her first routine. But this is Dominique Moceanu, who has not competed for 2 years. So she has to reprove herself.
Bella has said they have to show me that competitive fire.
1.5 twist.
Get up. All right.
Much better ball. Firm hand placement on the horse.
All right, tighten your mind up, all right? We got 3 more to go. Let's go.
Watching everything. So Dominique Moceanu moves on. As we go across keel center to Kristen Maloney. Trying to win for the 3rd straight year. Not since Kim Zemeskel has anyone done that.
She has a really tough exercise planned, and the other evening she did not hit her bar routine, the one that she had planned to do. Of course, she moved on, got a fairly decent score, but lots of difficulty, and it's very tough to hit all these skills. That's where it went wrong, right there, and she's hitting plan A.
Well, very close. Coach Jack Carter right there looked like he might have assisted her.
Which would be a hefty deduction.
Well, good landing. Guys, I've talked to Jack Carter about this. They are so concerned about Kristen Maloney's surgically repaired shoulder that if his opinion during the routine, she looks like she's setting up for a fall toward that shoulder, he will step in and risk the 5/10 deduction.
Got to be in there for the safety of the athlete, no question about it. Let's take a look, though. This is a 5/10 deduction. If he does touch her and assist,
It does.
kind of hard, I don't know, kind of hard to see from that. Right here, we'll take another look. Oh, yeah, no question.
But the judges do not take the deduction. She gets a 9-6, another big score.
Took us 2 replays to definitely know. If the judges aren't sure, they're not going to take that deduction.
Dominique Moceanu gets an 8.912 vaulting average. She can still think about the trials. She's in 11th place. As we look at the standings after the first rotation, Elise Ray, who is thought of by many gymnastics fans to be America's best, but has never stepped up in a competition like this, has the lead. It's 2/10. Can she hold it? What is Kristen Maloney's response? And can Vanessa Atler continue her upward momentum and get on the good side of Bella Caroli here tonight in St. Louis? Have an Olympic dream, but like everyone else, she's got to survive the procedure. We've told you about the 4-person selection committee with Bella Caroli as a part of it. If you read the selection procedures carefully, you can see that everything is worded so that this will be Bella Caroli's team in Sydney. And while that frustrates many of the athletes and coaches, he is the only one in America deserving of that responsibility.
You know, Mary Lee Tracy told me that Alyssa is one of her greatest challenges in the gym. She says she competes best in competition when she doesn't overload her mind with too many corrections. She has an absolutely beautiful line on this event, swings incredibly well.
Right now in 7th place. Wow. We are seeing at every turn the top performers turning in top performances.
Great job. Oh, good work on the Healy. Jaeger. Moly. Very good. I jumped out of my pants on that Jaeger. Good job, Elise.
Coaches living that routine on the floor. It amazes me how they always nitpick every single element, but not this one. One of the highlights of a routine, certainly the dismount, because she stuck it cold.
You know, the legs come apart there. It's important to note that judges really can't see that because they are sitting at the side. We have the advantage of having eyes all over this arena.
Of coaching 3 gymnasts here, Mary Lee Tracy says it's easy. It's different than what you might expect. Back to Elise Ray. She's got the lead. Maybe you can put in perspective what finally winning here, if we can conceive of that, would mean to the career of Elise Ray.
Well, it would be gigantic, and the most important thing is every competition that they are in will help to determine not just who makes the team, but where they will compete in Sydney, Australia. In gymnastics, scores tend to escalate, and if you're at the end of the lineup, then you're the one that has the best shot to win the medal.
Now, if Elise Ray could pull this off, and if Kristen Maloney and Vanessa Atler make the Olympic team, that would give the United States 3 national champions on the squad.
Pretty impressive. This is by far one of the routines that should be considered in being late in the lineup. I mentioned it the first day. One of the things about Elise is the beauty of her work. She pays attention to details like pointing her toes and working up high on her toes in between all the acrobatic skills. And it's important to note that the international judges love this type of work. That's a connection right there. She went right into the wolf jump. She'll get credit for it.
The uneven bar score for Alyssa Beckerman.
A little bit different dismount here. Gainer double twist.
Well, you really feel the momentum building, don't you? I mean, the crowd, the energy, the noise, the crying, the emotions, the big scores, one after another.